everyone, welcome or welcome back to the Marketing Nomad YouTube channel. I am the Marketing Nomad. Alrighty, so let's talk a little bit about how I use alignment as my compass. Alright, and I do want to first talk a little bit about why this thought even came about and why I'm talking to you about it. Yesterday, I had to make a very difficult decision with respect to my personal life, and as I always do, like I said, I use alignment as my compass. To be honest with you, it was kind of scary to make that decision, but I focused on what was alignment for me, alignment to my highest good, and I made that decision. It's still scary. I'm still continuing with that decision. It's scary. It's scary in the sense that the path that I've chosen because of this decision, as much as it is in alignment with my highest good, it keeps things a little bit up in the air for me, and I have to trust my path more than anything at this point in time, and that's the scary part. But I paused for those few seconds, understood what felt like alignment to me, and then I have made that decision and I am going to stick to it. And this is not just with respect to my personal life. I do this with every aspect of my life. For me, alignment is extremely important. It is my North Star. It is my compass. Because we are talking about alignment, let's kind of get into what alignment feels like, all right? So for me, alignment to my highest good feels like you are going downstream, all right? It feels like a natural flow. There is a natural rhythm to you making that decision and flowing in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes there will be pain because you are making a decision that maybe your ego self is trying to protect you from or is trying to pull you away from. So sometimes there is pain, sometimes there's fear, sometimes maybe you feel a little bit numb because you know that is what you are meant to do. Either way, there is a natural flow. It's kind of like things just click into place when you are in alignment or when you have made decisions that are in alignment with your highest good. It may be painful, it may bring you relief, it may make you sad, but there is a certain click in place that you will feel when you are making decisions that are in alignment with your highest good or alignment with where you are supposed to be, the path that you are meant to be on. All right, so that is what alignment feels like to me. So every time I'm feeling chaotic energy or I'm feeling frustration or something just feels off, I'm feeling panic, urgency, anxious energy kind of rising within me, I know that at that point in time I am misaligned. And so the compass for me is alignment. How do I get back to my center? How do I get back to balanced energy within me? How do I get back to the feeling of flowing with what is meant for me? Because if I'm feeling too many blocks, if I'm feeling too much of friction, it just means that I am misaligned. Either I'm not supposed to be doing whatever it is that I'm doing at that point in time, or it is just not meant for me. If it were meant for me at that point in time, there will be a natural flow. Hard work, absolutely yes, all right? But there will be a certain kind of effortlessness to the action that I am taking. It will feel like things are clicking into place, right? So this is actually my compass. Even if, something with respect to my business, there's a lot of frustration growing with me, I just know, okay, this is not alignment. We are misaligned at this point in time. Let's work towards getting into alignment. What action can we take now that will feel like we're clicking into place, that will feel like we are naturally flowing with where we are meant to be? And for me, I think that this is probably the most important guideline of my life. It's always about alignment. I will choose alignment, as painful as it may be for me, as difficult as it may be for me to make that decision. I will choose alignment because I want that natural flow. I want that natural rhythm in my life. So it is a very intentional choice that I am making, and that is my compass. If something's misaligned, I try to work towards alignment. Sometimes that by itself is a process, that by itself is a journey, but like I said, it's kind of like alignment is my compass. It's also my North Star, right? It is at the end of every decision that I'm making, it is always there as a very, very conscious thought. Does this feel aligned? Does this feel like I'm naturally flowing? It may be painful, yes. It may hurt me, yes. It may sometimes even make me sad, but does it feel like I am flowing with where I'm supposed to be at this point in time? And you will feel that click. And sometimes alignment also brings you relief from the frustration, from the pain that you are going through. So as much as you're still carrying that heaviness within you, oftentimes alignment can feel like that relief within you. So this has happened, especially in the last 2 weeks in particular. I have gone through 2 separate incidents where I had to pause and just ask myself, well, what is alignment at this point in time? Let's focus on that. And both of those decisions were really hard. Both of those decisions were quite tough on me, but I have stuck to it and I have kind of aligned with it. And as much as it was painful for me to make those 2 difficult decisions, and the second one was more fear-based, right? There was a sense of relief after making that decision, because before that I was feeling very chaotic. I was feeling like something's off. I'm feeling a lot of friction. It feels like an uphill battle. I don't want to feel this way. Why? Because that's misalignment. So let's get back into ease. All right. There is going to be hard work, absolutely. Even with respect to both of those decisions that I've made, there's a lot of hard work that I'm putting in. But at the same time now, because I am in alignment, there is a sense of effortlessness to the hard work that I'm putting in. And that's the state that I constantly wish to be in, which is why I choose alignment as my compass. All right. So I felt like sharing that with you because, sometimes we might not know what decisions to make at that point in time. And, sometimes the life that we're leading, there is no blueprint, right? Sometimes you can see other people and then figure out if it is alignment for you or not. But sometimes you might not even have that blueprint. You might be doing something that no one has ever done before, and you might have to forge your own path. And so in those moments, I feel like having alignment as your compass or as your North Star, I really feel it helps you make decisions that feel effortless to you. It may bring you pain, it may make you sad, it might cause a lot of fear. It's okay, that's understandable, but there will be that ease to your journey as well. And if you are, hitting block after block after block, obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, oftentimes it is a signal. When there's so much of friction, there's often a signal that something is misaligned. It could be alignment with respect to your thoughts, with respect to your feelings, with respect to your limiting beliefs, the insecurities that might be coming up to the surface, or it might be actions that you're taking, behavioral patterns. So when you are feeling that friction on your path, that obstacles, constant obstacle, the uphill battle, as what I say, it means something is misaligned. And so that's when I start shifting towards alignment. Okay, well, what is alignment at this point in time? The obstacle may still exist, but there will be an ease to overcoming that obstacle if I am in alignment. If I am in misalignment, then I will feel that chaos, that frustration grow within me. I will feel like that panic, that urgency, that anxious energy growing within me. So at that point in time, it's not that the obstacle will disappear, it's the ease that comes through overcoming that obstacle when you are in alignment, which is why I always choose alignment as my compass, right? It is, and if I am straying far away from it, then it becomes my North Star. It becomes, okay, well, that is the point that I want to get to. I will get to that point. Let's focus on working towards alignment. Forget whatever it is that I'm going through at that point in time. We'll focus on alignment first, right? So that's my thought process. This is something that I feel very, very strongly. It's also something that I feel very deeply as well. Alignment is my compass. And I wanted to share that with you in case, maybe you wanted a starting point to see how it can work out for you, or what does it even look like, choosing alignment as one's compass. I have to tell you that it's not that there are zero problems in my life, or that I'm happy and excited, and no, nothing of that sort. Alignment means you are coming back to your center. You are balanced in your energy, right? It's not that there aren't any problems. It's that the ease with which I am solving those problems, I am in a natural flow when I am in alignment. When I'm not in alignment, the problems become much, much bigger than what they actually are, because I am contributing to the misalignment. So that's when you focus on alignment, and automatically you will have the clarity. Things will start fitting into place as you work through the problem, as you grow through the problem, or as you grow through the obstacle. So that way, alignment is very, very important to me. This is something that I keep asking myself all the time. And it is a very, very conscious thought. It's also very conscious decisions that I make. What is alignment at this point in time? As difficult as sometimes that decision may be for me, sometimes it breaks my heart, and it has in the past. But if it is alignment, I will choose it. That is like the promise that I have made to myself. And that is one thing that I am so sure that it is going to continue, because that is what I want for myself. All right. So I really hope that this video helped you in some way. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscription button, hit that notification bell, because that tells you every single time I do upload a YouTube video. And yeah, take care, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.